Welcome to New Sky TV. The entire internet is shocked. The revelation of Guo Yuxin's co-stars has magnified the gap between Liu Xiaoxu and Fangwen, sparking a heated debate online. The obvious difference between Liu Xiaoxu and Fangwen, Guo Yuxin's co-stars, has led netizens to question Liu Xiaoxu's honesty. How rare is the word honesty in the entertainment industry? Probably like a shooting star, you can see it, but you can't grasp it. Recently, Guo Yuxin released two new works on the same day, co-starring with Fangwen and Liu Xiaoxu, both married actors with considerable popularity. What should have been a joyous occasion has been marred by the starkly different attitudes of the two actors towards the Guo Yuxin topic, triggering a massive online frenzy. Speaking of Guo Yuxin, she's truly a trendsetter in the short drama circle. Whenever she appears, popularity is practically guaranteed. Her collaboration with Fangwen, Our Wild Growth, surpassed 1 billion views in just 12 days, a meteoric rise. The plot was hot, the couple was hot, the actors were hot, even a single glance in the behind-the-scenes footage could trend on social media. She's a true traffic generator. What's even more talked about is Fangwen's attitude towards Guo Yuxin, generous, natural, and unreserved. When mentioning Guo Yuxin in interviews, he smiled sincerely and spoke frankly, saying, "She's very hard-working and professional, and the collaboration went very smoothly." This unvarnished tone led netizens to exclaim, "This is the kind of attitude a married male actor should have." He's practically a textbook example of a collaborative male actor. In contrast, Liu Xiaoxu's approach was completely different. While the simultaneous release of their drama should have been a double celebration, Liu Xiaoxu's answers to questions about Guo Yuxin were not only stiff and evasive, but he also frequently changed the subject, turning his collaboration experience into a discussion of team arrangements. Netizens were baffled. "Bro, are you avoiding suspicion or feeling guilty? This attitude is so strange." Some even joked, Fangwen is like a top student who excels in a public exam, while Liu Xiaoxu is more like a student hiding the answers in his pocket, afraid to take them out. The most outrageous thing is that fans dug up details of the two actors' different performances during roadshows, live streams, and interviews. When facing Guo Yuxin, Fangwen's eyes were relaxed and his interaction natural, while Liu Xiaoxu not only avoided eye contact, but even mentioning her name sounded like he was reciting a script. The more they compared, the more obvious the difference became. The more obvious it became, the greater the controversy. Some said Liu Xiaoxu was afraid of being overinterpreted, some said it was due to family pressure, and others thought he was just socially awkward and didn't know how to handle public relations. But whatever the reason, what the audience saw was attitude, and attitude determines the atmosphere and the public's trust in you. The entertainment industry has no shortage of scandals, but it lacks sincerity. One is open and honest, the other is hesitant. No wonder netizens have 1,000 suspicions and countless discussions. When the camera focused on Fangwen, he didn't shy away at all when asked about Guo Yuxin in his live stream. He openly admitted they have a great personal relationship, chatting about everything from fun anecdotes on set to everyday life. His frankness and openness are very pleasant to be around. During the airing of Guo Yuxin's new drama, he even helped promote it. When fans asked if he could meet her for a meal in Fangguin, he readily agreed, saying, "Of course." We had Iron pot stew together. The image of them chatting and gossiping while eating immediately came to mind. This open acknowledgement of their friendship is undeniably a big plus. He not only publicly praised Guo Yuxin's acting skills, work ethic, and professional abilities, but also frequently mentioned their past collaborations, never avoiding the topic or putting on airs. In contrast, Liu Xiaoxu, also a married male lead, has taken a completely different path. He has never directly addressed netizens' questions about whether he contacts Guo Yuxin, either remaining silent or pretending not to see the questions. Even when everyone was enthusiastically discussing their co-starring role in Summer of Fendra, he almost never mentioned it. This low-key and cautious approach has left many netizens puzzled. Why is he avoiding it like this? Comments on the live stream often included jokes like, "Are you afraid your wife will check your phone?" and "Are you really work partners or fake friends?" The atmosphere suddenly became awkward. Even more absurdly, some netizens recently noticed that at the same promotional event, Fangwen could naturally stand side by side with Guo Yuxin, exchanging glances and a few words, while Liu Xiaoxu maintained a remarkably safe social distance. Even though there were only 3 people on stage, he deliberately kept an invisible boundary. One fan described it as, "It's like he's afraid of being photographed together, or afraid of being misunderstood, but the more he avoids it, the more guilty he seems." This increasingly ambiguous effect has only made netizens more curious about what he's worried about. Actually, we're not expecting every male actor to be as open and forthright as by Fangwen, but at least give the audience a clear attitude, right? After all, they are actors who have worked together. Mentioning it isn't overstepping a line, but not mentioning it makes it even more intriguing. Some guessed he was shy, others said he was slow to warm up, and still others thought he was a cautious married man, afraid that even a single extra word would be misinterpreted as gossip. But whatever the reason, the stark contrast between one avoiding the topic and the other openly supporting him has subtly created a distance in the eyes of netizens. Honesty is always the most effective way to win favor. Avoidance, on the other hand, easily fuels endless speculation. Frankly, everyone handles relationships differently, but the entertainment industry is inherently full of speculation and gossip. Audiences aren't watching the plot, but the subtle interactions between people. While scrolling through the comments section, I saw someone say, "It's obvious Bai Fangwen is quite secure and trusts his family, so he dares to openly admit it." Another commented, "Liu Xiaoxu's approach is more likely to cause misunderstandings. The more he tries to hide it, the more people suspect something's fishy." The public is actually quite perceptive. Sometimes even a joke can hit the nail on the head. To go a step further, working with actors of the opposite sex in the entertainment industry is actually quite normal. Like Li Bingbing and Rangquan, Shen Tang and Molly, openly acknowledging their friendships with the opposite sex not only avoided negative impacts but also garnered a large following. Frankly, many misunderstandings arise because actors handle relationships too awkwardly. If you openly and honestly state your friendship, no one will hold a grudge. But if you hide it, rumors will only escalate. Especially in today's microscope age, netizens can turn a single glance into a meme, a pause into a high-energy moment. Whether you're open and frank, or evasive and nervous, everyone can tell at a glance. By Fangwen's attitude of "I'm proud of my collaborations, I appreciate my friends" is not just generosity but also maturity and confidence. With family trust, a stable career, and inner peace, he can answer even sensitive questions without hesitation. Liu Xiaoxu's evasive response doesn't necessarily mean he has a problem, but it can certainly lead to misunderstandings. Especially when his silence and Bai Fangwen's frankness are compared on the same day, the contrast is so striking that netizens can't help but speculate. The entertainment industry is inherently about whoever is transparent has the advantage, because the more upright one is, the less likely they are to be slandered and the easier it is to gain trust. Moreover, Guo Yuxin herself is an actress known for her emotional stability, dedication, and excellent reputation. Working with her is neither a burden nor a minefield. As long as you act naturally and generously, netizens will praise your professional attitude and won't overthink things. But once you start avoiding suspicion to the point of avoiding details, avoiding interactions, avoiding nominations, the gossip radar automatically kicks in. Ultimately, honesty itself is a kind of charm, a kind of confidence, and an attitude. And attitudes can never be hidden. Observing these details, I feel that Bai Fangwen's open-minded attitude deserves praise. Whether in life or career, honesty is ultimately key. The more sincere and natural you are, the less people will question you. Liu Xiaoxu's choice may be due to personal habits or family reasons, but public figures must face public scrutiny. Some things can't be hidden, and there's no need to hide them. One comment in particular stuck with me. "Actually, everyone just wants to see if actors have true friends. There's no need to make themselves so mysterious." Ultimately, I think the most precious thing between people is trust. If you can't even be friends while filming, how tiring would life be? The entertainment industry may be glamorous, but the pressure inside is even greater. I hope all artists can be like Bai Fangwen, treating friendship as a source of pride, not a burden, and I hope audiences will speculate less and understand more, making this industry more sunny and less shadowy. Thank you for watching the video. See you in the next video. Thank you.